Hello, thank you for watching. Thought I'd do a quick video today on this interesting piece. This is my first ever proper watch, and there's a bit of history, so I thought I'd do a little video for you. So here we go. This is a 1962/61, we're not quite sure, Longines, 34mm, 9 carat gold, and it's a manual movement like they all were back then. And basically the history with this watch is that it was my granddad's watch. So he had this when he was 18 years old, and then he gave me this in 1991, and I was born in 1985. So I was about 6 years old when he gave me this. So I've had this watch for pretty much 30 odd years. And then yeah, really I suppose it's a proper heirloom watch really, and this is what got me into collecting watches. It's what's got me passionate about everything really, horology, and I've obviously been lucky enough to look after it and not bashed it. But the real kind of story with this was that when I was 6, I remember this like yesterday. But what happened? We were at an Indian curry house in a really random place called Lampeter in Wales. It's where my grandparents lived. And I was really upset because I'd lost my watch. I'd lost a Swatch watch. And I was absolutely devastated. 6-year-old lad lost his watch. My granddad was like, look, he goes, don't worry about it. He goes, it's a piece of plastic, it tells the time, you can get another one. He goes, but I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to give you my one. He goes, I'm going to give your brother my other one as well. So I've got a twin brother. So he both gave us pretty much very similar. That my brother's got a Grandad, that I've got the this Longines. And he said, look, just do me one thing. Just look after your watch. It will look after you. It will tell good time. And basically, it will last forever. As long as you look after it, try not to lose it. And he goes, you've got a good watch there that you can then pass down. So, yeah, I think I was about 6 years old. So I've had it for 29 years, 30 years. And it's just been a great thing. I mean, obviously I didn't really start wearing it until I was 18, 19. My mum and dad kind of kept it safe from me. I did wear it when I was younger, but like anything, you're playing football when you're a kid, you're not like going to wear something like this. But obviously as I've got older, I've worn it for formal occasions. I wore it to my brother's wedding. He got married a couple of years ago, and wore it to that. And it's just obviously an heirloom piece that's got quite a nice little story to it. So I thought I'd share it with you. You know, it tells good time. I've done a service on the watch. So I've done about 4 years ago. It needed the glass replacing, so I replaced it's plastic glass. So I replaced the plastic glass, and like most jewelers, they'll be like, well, look, you may as well service it. So we serviced it, and it's got a Hirsch ostrich strap on it, which I think with these watches, because they're like quite basic really, I put a really nice, I think it was about £100 odd, but I put a Hirsch ostrich strap on it, like a tan ostrich strap, and it literally sets the watch off. I mean, it's a very small watch on the wrists, it really is. Hopefully you can see that there, but it's a tiny little 34mm case. I suppose that was the fashion back then, but yeah, I think the watch on a watch of this age, a strap can really make the difference and change the dynamic of the watch. So yeah, so that's the kind of story. He gave me one, and he gave my brother one, and we've both got them still, both serviced, both tell good time. I mean, you cannot believe that is a 60-year-old watch that sat there. It's just nuts really. And so yeah, I've looked after it, and I'm sure that one day if we have family, children or grandchildren, maybe I'd give it as an heirloom piece. It's a real pleasure to have this, and something that tells good time at 60 years old. It's just I think it's quite cool. So that's it really, brief history of what got me into watches. This was it really, guys. This was the watch that kind of when I was young, looked after it, and then obviously you have this, and it's obviously a mechanical movement, and then you start learning about watches, reading about watches, and then you kind of your taste change. So I collect mainly Rolex watches, but this is just an absolute classic piece. Never be sold, never ever in a million years, and just very little in terms of maintenance as well. That's what's mad about this, is that I've serviced it once in 29 years. So it isn't bad at all. I think I'll take that. So, but I will look after it a bit more as it gets a bit older. I'll probably service it a little bit more regularly. But like you say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It tells good time, keeps respectable time for an old watch. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you very much for watching. It's a brief little history on this the first watch, kind of proper watch, I would say, that got me into it. And thank you very much for watching. Keep looking on the videos, and we'll see if we can get you some more content and updates on more additions that are coming to the collection. Thanks for watching.